Welcome, Cancer and Cancer Cross Watchers, to your October 2023 love reading. So this deck is really loud to shuffle just on this desk. So I already have the relationship situation is the Eight of Cups reversed with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And we're going to look at what each of you is thinking, feeling about each other and the relationship, and then actions or intentions towards each other. So we're going to start with Cancer's person. Cancer's person. All right. So I hope you guys are having a good day today. And thanks for dropping by my channel. You have the Fool for what's in your person's head space and heart space, heart and feeling. Oh. Okay. I'm kind of getting this like, it feels like they want a new beginning here, but before I speak on that, we'll get the rest of the cards out here. Whoops. I'm not sure if that was upright or reversed, so we'll figure that out. There we go. And is Cancer, what's in their headspace about this right now? The month of October. 4 of Wands. Move that up a little. And their hearts. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to take this. Take that. And their actions or intentions. You're keeping a close eye on something here. Like a very close eye. I feel like you are showing someone your softer side, but you're definitely, you know, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're definitely going to make sure that everything's on the up and up. So, your actions or intentions, we have Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the World. So Cancer. Sorry, I'm just going to move this back so you guys can see everything. Okay. So, kind of at first glance, it feels like either someone wants to have a new beginning with you, which is kind of what I'm feeling. It does feel like this person genuinely wants to turn over a new leaf. It's the type of energy of somebody that it really feels like they wanted to set themselves free from something here, not you. It's almost the energy of somebody that realized that something that they were doing was not okay and has kind of gone back to the drawing board. It does feel like there are still some elements of whatever that was that are there. So whatever, I mean, I certainly hope that it wouldn't be, you know, lies and all that type of stuff, but whatever was there, it's that kind of energy where they are phasing that part of themselves out and they are building this newer part of themselves to be, you know, a bigger part of them, but whatever that is still there. You know what I mean? It's almost like, it's not to say it'll follow them for forever, but it feels like the type of energy that they may fall back on when things go south. You know what I mean? And they'll have to like train themselves out of that if that's what they want. I feel like this person really wants you to trust them. It's almost this energy of like they're trying to tell themselves that you are, that you're this like super forgiving, almost like angelic sort of presence. But I feel like part of that is that actually wanting to believe that, because it's like that's what they need to be true for this plan to work. So, if later in the read, I kind of feel the pull to draw into whatever the Seven of Swords is, we will. But I think I'm going to leave it for now because it is a general reading. And I feel like Cancer, whatever it is, you know. And I almost want to say, like, even if you don't know, you know. whatever it is, I feel like it's almost like maybe this person, it feels like they have someone that is their like their partner in crime type deal. It feels like it's almost like they know that that partner in crime, or that element that the cards were talking about earlier, is that it's there, it's working for them in some type of way, right? It's like, let's say, for example, these two are really good friends. It's like the Seven of Pentacles, your person knows that their friend, the Seven of Swords, it's like that their friend is out there doing what needs to be done, while they kind of build something legitimate, if that makes sense. Hope it makes sense. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Their actions or intentions towards you, from what I'm seeing, I feel like this person doesn't really know what you're going to choose. I'm hearing it's like they think you're either going to choose them or your friends. And they seem to feel that it's like that if you don't choose what they want, that you'll be losing out. I feel like it's almost like they want to make you feel that if you don't choose them, that you will lose out. They want to keep you down, hold you down somehow. I feel like it's strange. It's like this real juxtaposition between like them seeming like they want to hold you down, and then on the flip side, it's like they're trying to turn over this new leaf and like treat you well. So I don't know why both of those are there, but is what it is. I feel like part of this is it's almost like this person knows what will happen if they act in this type of way. So they're keeping it as a backup plan because they don't know how things will actually play out if they take a different path here. This might be very specific, and I want to stress, like, please don't get suspicious if it doesn't sound right at all, okay? It's just this type of energy of, like, somebody might have a thing for one of your friends. Whatever it is, they seem to feel that even if you do walk away, they have like a backup plan, almost like a gaggle of people that they can tap into. That is what their perception is anyway. It doesn't really feel like that's the case. It's almost like if things don't work out with you and they go to that gaggle of people they have, I feel like they're going to be surprised that they're turned away from them as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person may have a thing for someone that you know, but it doesn't feel like that's reciprocated. There may be some sort of like energetic connection there, but it's not. It's more like this person may have questionable, in this sense, okay, it's like a bit of a questionable moral standard here in terms of like dating their person's friends, but the other person doesn't, whoever your friend is. I'm also kind of picking up that this person's pretty selfish. It's almost this energy of it feels like the type of person that, like, their needs weren't met when they were young. They weren't considered in the equation. And now it's like now they're kind of out for themselves. If that makes sense. So on your end here, we have the Four of Wands, which usually is, the 1111 card. And what's a little bit, I feel like you're doing a lot better than this person. I feel like it's almost like there's something that this person is doing, however they're conducting themselves, it's really starting to bring out a different side of you. I feel like it's really starting to bring out a much more aggressive, more calculating, almost like um, seeing you kind of as like in the movie theater, you're watching this person walk by, and it's like you're hiding in the bushes like a lion or a lioness waiting to kind of pounce on some prey. Not pounce on some prey, but it's like you're waiting to see if that prey will be isolated enough, right? It's like because you don't want to chase the whole herd. I don't know if that's making sense. I hope that it is. Cancer, I do feel that there, it actually feels like you are capable of being quite vulnerable with this person. Not in a, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position, but more, I feel like you're able to be, oh my gosh, my hair's in the middle of the thing. Um, it feels like you gave the best parts of yourself to this person, and in return, you got whatever nonsense this was. And it feels like there is a possibility that the situation with this person could really jade you toward relationships. And from what I'm seeing, the best solution to that, you know, is learning to accept and empower that part of yourself. Doesn't mean that it wasn't there already, okay? It's almost like obviously don't let it jade you, but that is a part of yourself. There's nothing wrong with doing what needs to be done to get your point across. And not that you're like, trying to exert your whatever on somebody else. It just feels more, I know I'm not pulling out the message clearly, I'm trying. It's this energy of there may have been a part of yourself that you felt you had to hold back because it was going to be, it's almost like you kind of wanted to deny it. And I feel like here, that part of you, it's almost like you wouldn't mind it coming out. You know what I mean? It's that thing of like there's strength in vulnerability, and it's almost like when you make the choice to be vulnerable, they better make sure they don't take advantage of that fact, because then it's like all bets are off, So your actions or intentions towards them. The Three of Pentacles is the card of working together, coming together to build something. And then the Nine of Pentacles is, of course, that, independent single person card with the world is kind of closing out this cycle. It almost feels like you're closing out a cycle of expectations here. I feel like there's something about this situation that is oddly empowering for you. It feels like you're really able to see this person clearly. It may not be the actual situation, but it's the energetics of this was somebody that maybe for a time you felt you couldn't live without, that you needed them, that you love them, that you would kind of do anything for them. And it's almost like that that Taylor Swift song where there's like a phone call and somebody's like, "Oh, can I speak to Taylor?" And she goes, "Oh, she's not here." And the other one's like, "Oh, where is she?" I'm like, "Oh, she's dead." Because that part of her had to fall away. And I feel like there is such a power and it's like I'm actually kind of it's very strong, this kind of power and strength coming from you. There may be times where it's like you knew you had it in you, but even you might be surprised by it. And I feel like, let's say, for example, the two of you were to, like, the connection's completely severed and you both walk away, and then, like, sometime later, you all run into each other. It's like you'll see them, they'll keep kind of looking in your eyes, trying to get your attention, trying to get some sort of like response or, I don't know, like interaction with you. But it's like it's not on your end anymore. I do kind of feel like this person might hold a candle for you for a long time. It feels like the type of energy of somebody that, um, again, may not be the actual situation, but it feels like the type of person that kind of thought that this would be forever and continues to think that despite the fact that it's not. Not right now, anyway, from what I'm seeing. Um, it really feels like you're looking at this person through a different lens. It's like, let's say, for example, this person's very physically attractive. It's like the lens has been adjusted for you, that you see their soul instead of their body. And it's a very chaotic, backbiting sort of, it's like they might look like this on the outside, but really they're this inside. So, I think I'll leave it there, Cancer. I hope this reading was helpful if it resonated. It's a little confusing for me, so I hope that it made sense. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.